YouTube, what is up? Welcome back to another video. We're gonna talk about alternate arts. It's a hot topic. I was on YouTube just now and I've noticed so many YouTubers are talking about alternate arts and how they're crashing. To me, I don't think they're crashing. I think they're coming to a normal price. I wanted to see how much PokeTubers are talking about these cards crashing. What I've found is people have been talking about this for months. Okay. I'm not gonna tell you when the bottom is or when the right time to buy these cards are, because realistically, no one in the world knows when the bottom of these cards are.
What the hell is that?
Everything is speculation. So yes, I do make videos on what I think are good buys right now, but that's just my opinion. Am I right on every single thing I say? Absolutely not.
You're a stupid man! A stupid man!
But if I am right, I'm just lucky, or I have the odds in my favor. At a casino, there's always odds, and even if the odds are in your favor, you can still lose. With Pokemon cards, we don't know when the bottom is here. If you guys disagree or agree, let me know in the comments. I would love to hear your opinion on why alternate arts are crashing. Do you think they're gonna go up? Do you think they're gonna continue to go down? Personally, I think it's gonna be a rough ride in the next 3 years. I think they will continue to go down for a time period. I don't know when they will bottom. I don't know when they'll start going up. I'm gonna talk about why they are crashing and why they're going to continue to crash. So if you got any value, if you like Pokemon content, more so Pokemon investing, subscribe to the channel, leave a like, and let me know in the comments how you feel about today's video. So let's get on to it. So the first thing why alternate arts are crashing is because the hype is gone. If you look at any set, okay, any set that just comes out, English especially, if a set just comes out and if it's like Evolving Skies or like Brilliant Stars, even sets that are like Paldea Evolved, sets that aren't even good, the singles are going to drop dramatically from the first year. If it launches January 1st, I bet you in like October, they'll be like half the price on what they are from January. We've seen that in so many sets, and I've talked about that throughout the channel, how do not buy singles because they're just going to diminish in value.
No. Wait.
Why is that happening? Because of hype. People want the new thing. People think that it's just gonna go to the moon as soon as they buy it. And people just want it in their collection and they don't care about the value of what they're paying for. The reason why the hype is gone is because there's a new era of Pokemon cards. People have a certain amount of money, so they have to trade in their alternate arts, or they have to trade in their Sword and Shield era or Sun and Moon era Pokemon cards to get the new hype because they want those new cards. People are bored of it. They don't really care about alternate arts, and no one's really talking about alternate arts, and there's no hype around alternate arts because there's no new alternate arts that are coming out, right? So I know it's stupid to say because we all love the alternate arts, especially me. I love so many and I still have so many to collect.
Just like this bad boy right here that cost your whole boy his bank account. So, yeah. There's still a lot more to go.
But some people are getting bored of it, and some people are seeing the price of Evolving Skies and Brilliant Stars and how it's going up, and they don't want to pay for booster boxes, so they're not going to open it anymore because the new sets are so much more cheaper and it's more fun to open because it's the new thing and everyone's talking about it, and that's the new thing that people are talking about, right? So I don't want to bore you into like there's no hype, because I know hype is a very good thing to talk about, especially on YouTube because it gets a lot of views. But with Sword and Shield, it's just there's no more hype in it just because it's not the new thing. It's not like the new shiny toy. So I hope that kind of makes sense. Another reason why alternate arts are crashing is the most main thing in today's video is there's just too many of them. If there's a million cards of something and a million people want it, there's gonna be not much demand for it because everyone's going to have it. Other than if there's 10 copies of a card and 1 million people want that card, there's gonna be a lot of demand for those cards, and a lot of people are gonna continue to pay and pay more and bid more and bid more on cards, like on eBay, for example. That's what I was trying to get at. But they're gonna pay more and more and more because they want that card because there's not many out there, right? So supply, we all know this, it's just basic economics. But for example, this Umbreon VMAX, I get so much hate when I talk about this card because I don't think that this is a good card to have in your collection.
What?
I know this card is very sought after and it's very hard to pull in Evolving Skies. I know all of that, but the PSA 10 report on this card is stupid. I see this in so many videos because the example is so clear to me. If there's so many PSA 10s, and someone commented a comment, but I couldn't find it. If I found it, I'll put it up here. But someone commented about population reports do not matter. And to that, I think that is extremely ignorant. Population reports do matter. And this Umbreon VMAX, to sum up my example, this Umbreon VMAX has like over 7,000 in a PSA 10. That is a lot. I guarantee you, if you go to a Collecticon, you are going to see the Umbreon VMAX. If you go to a Collecticon next year, are you going to see a Charizard Gold Star? Probably not. I'm using extreme examples just to show my point that rarity and supply, it's a big factor in cards, and I think this is why alternate art cards are crashing, and they will continue to crash because there's so many in a PSA 10. The Rayquaza has over 5,000 in a PSA 10. The Umbreon VMAX has like over 7,000 in a PSA 10. The Charizard V has over 5,000 in a PSA 10. All of these alternate arts that are top hitter cards, everyone paid attention to them because they know they're really nice cards. Knowing that everyone wants these cards, every single time they pull a card or every time they see a good deal on Facebook, they're gonna buy it and they're gonna grade it, thinking that they can make a quick buck.
Oh, jackpot!
But with people doing that, they're going to diminish the value of the cards long term. I'm not saying these cards can't go up back in the future. So I hope you guys are with me. I know I talk too much, but I just wanted to explain that supply and demand is a very, very important thing. I think alternate art prices, they're not crashing. I think if you guys are investing in the stock market, you guys have heard this phrase before. In the short term, a stock is a voting machine, meaning everyone is following the hype and everyone just thinks it's gonna go up and up and up and up and up. But in the long term, a stock is a weighing machine where the fundamentals of a stock carry the stock price. I don't want to bore you into stocks, but it's the same thing with Pokemon cards. The cards will come back to reality because everyone is passing up on them, they're bored of them, and then there's not a lot of people talking about alternate art, so the hype goes away. And then what happens is the price of these cards fluctuate into a correction, and that's what they're actually worth, because a Pokemon card is just worth what someone else is going to pay for it, right? My point here is that I just think that Pokemon alternate art cards are not crashing. I think they're coming down to a normal price now. I think you're seeing the real value of these cards. With the cards that are high populated in a PSA 10, those are the cards that are just gonna keep crashing and crashing and crashing and crashing because there's gonna be so many sales out there, on eBay especially. And me example, I already have so many alternate art cards, so I'm not buying them anymore. But people are still selling them because they're still trying to make a quick buck and things like that, right? So I hope I didn't bore you. I hope I didn't talk too much in this video. And if you agree with me, let me know in the comments. If you disagree, if you think alternate arts are just crashing and they're gonna shoot up like how they used to be, let me know in the comments as well, because I would be interested on what you guys have to say about that. Because don't get me wrong, I love alternate arts, but I just think there's too many out there. For me, I rather invest in like Sun and Moon alternate arts or Japanese alternate arts that are under like a 2,000 at least in a PSA 10. You know, that's just the way I think, because I think investing in the Umbreon VMAX is just so risky. You're paying a very, very, very high premium on a card that is so easily attainable. Like I said earlier on in the video, if you go to a Collecticon, if you go on Facebook, odds are you are going to see an Umbreon VMAX in a PSA 10. Are you going to find a Poncho Pikachu? You will, but not as many as Umbreon VMAX. They're everywhere. That's my point here. So the less amount of cards out there in a PSA 10, those are the cards that I want to go for, other than cards that are just heavily populated in a PSA 10. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you got any value, subscribe, leave a like, let me know how you think about today's video, and I'll see you in the next video. Deuces.